It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. Oh, I know time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. You didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you. Just as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you. Pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Hey guys, I hope you guys like the music. You guys are kind of still looking at it now, so I gotta switch the tab somehow, and I almost forgot how to. There we go. Now we're on the tab, and as you guys can see by the title, this is a theory about who would win between Broly and Omega Shenron, aka Sin Shenron. My brother thought of this idea, so I pulled up on the info so we could go over it, and then we could decide who would win. The music you guys just heard at the beginning is gonna, actually I think is gonna be permanent, because I was looking for a nice intro song that I could use, and it's 3 minutes. It's a nice song. I like it. Yeah, pretty cool song. Sounds pretty good. So yeah. Also, if you have any ideas for another music, or you can make one yourself with a nice theme and some nice Dragon Ball Z action in the background, I'd like that, and you could send it to me, and I'll give you the acknowledgement you need. If you have a theory you want, or a battle you want me to talk about, send it to me. I'll do that too. Or anything else you want to make a video of, if I agree with it, I'll make it, and I'll give you the credit for that. But enough talking, and let's get into the theory. So, as I said, who would win, Broly or Sin Shenron? We're going to go over the stats and all the important stuff we need to know for the battle, and then we'll decide. So we don't need, basically, for an overview of Broly, this is Broly right here. He doesn't look very vicious, but he's one of the most dangerous characters ever in Dragon Ball Z. And look at just his quote: "If you just let me kill you all before, you wouldn't be dealing with this pain now. You're all a complete and utter waste of Saiyan blood." He's not that smart. So he's not a Vegeta. He's not another Vegeta obsessed with Saiyan. Once you see what he's known for anyone who doesn't know who he is, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So let's get to the important stuff. Anyway, just an overview, bro. He was a baby and he was always bothered by Kakarot, or as you guys know, Goku, who was right beside him, always crying and driving him really crazy. And then when the planet blew up, baby Broly saves his father, as you can see in this picture here. He grabbed his father's hand. I think he made like an aura around himself that saved him and his father. He was very an unstable child, so Paragus had to put this arm around him to restrain him. And the scar on his eye, which you can't really see right now, is from Broly when he punched him in the eye. So 30 years after Broly was a baby, he meets Goku, and this is Broly in Super Saiyan. Now, his hair is blue, even though Super Saiyan's hair is supposed to be yellow. That's because of the jewels on him. They restrict his power, so his hair turns blue. I don't know what that has to do with it, but that's what I know. It's because of those jewels. And that, if you guys can't really see it very well, but there'll be better pictures, him in Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan, he can see he's bulked up a lot more. He's got spiky yellow hair, and he's really strong. So here he is in Super Saiyan without the jewels working anymore. He broke them. This is in the second movie. There's also another theory coming up, kind of relating to the second movie in the Majin Buu saga and Broly. So that'll be coming soon. I know y'all will enjoy this one. Broly returns after Goku's already dead, so it's up to Gohan and the rest of the people on Earth to stop him. He fights Goten and Trunks, but he doesn't go Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan, until I think he's still fighting Goten and Trunks, or until Gohan gets there. Not completely sure. This is, you guys can't really see it. Let me see if I can pull it up more. Yeah. It's a Super Saiyan 3 Broly. There it is. Y'all can see it now. This is Broly in Super Saiyan 3. This did not happen in the anime. This is made in what if stories and fan made, but a lot of games have even used it, like the Raging Blast series has made it. Dragon Ball Heroes has had it, and there's one more game that I haven't really heard of that has it too. But yep, it's awesome. He's really strong. And behind Broly also had a clone that changed into Bio Broly, which is not very as strong as Broly because it's a mutant with his heart showing. Don't need any more history about him. You guys should know enough by now. His power, something we need to know for the battle. In V-Jump, which is like a magazine for Dragon Ball Z, his power level is 1,400,000,000. Now, Broly really doesn't have a power level because of a really important thing you need to know about Broly is that his power level keeps rising. Anything about here that's important? Oh yeah, when Broly has that restriction on and he's in base form, he's weaker than Paragus. That's really weak, because Paragus isn't even a Super Saiyan. But Broly's ki was strong enough to be barely sensed from from King Kai's planet. And that's when he's in Legendary Super Saiyan form. No, when he's in Legendary Super Saiyan form, his ki is strong enough to be sensed all the way from Kami's lookout. And this is from, through space. And also, while in Super Saiyan, he can take Goku's base, even though he's still restrained, though. But in Legendary Super Saiyan, he's stronger than Goku, Teen Gohan, Future Trunks, and Vegeta as their Super Saiyans, and a fused Piccolo. So he easily beats them all. Oh yeah, and the only way he's defeated is, when he's defeated the first time, not killed, is that they all channel their ki into Goku, and he uses a giant punch that literally is like a blast too, and destroys him. Now, Goku says that Hachiak might be stronger than Broly, but, Broly gave him a lot more trouble. And if Hachiak's stronger, giving him a little bit more time in Broly's Super Saiyan form, he could probably gain a lot more power. Getting after that, he has a lot of special moves that could help. He has a Bloody Smash, which he uses someone's body as a trampoline. Yeah, that's bad. He has an energy shield that'll block energy, which is also a nice thing to have. a couple of moves. Let's see his ultimate move, his Omega Blaster. It's just a bigger form of his Eraser Cannon technique, and is way stronger. And it is very, very strong. It's his ultimate attack, like I said. So, other than all these other moves he has, let's just say Broly knows his attacks. And if he sees Goku, he will get stronger because of his anger. And Saiyans always get stronger with anger. He has telekinesis, which I don't understand at all. So, yeah. Okay. Telekinesis, he did use this. He can manipulate people and objects with his mind, and he uses that to strangle Goten. It's kind of overpowered. Transformations. This is a very important part in this battle because both of them have their own transformations. Right now, when he can go Super Saiyan with his blue hair, like I said, but without the control device, as you can see the piece is missing on his head too, that's his regular Super Saiyan form. Not too much of a problem, except for maybe people who don't have Super Saiyan. That might be a small issue, but other than that, he's still just a Super Saiyan. It doesn't matter. Anything before Legendary Super Saiyan, Broly's not that strong with. He's, average, but and he doesn't even flinch in these forms. He can also take down Goten and Trunks with Super Saiyans, so he's still a bit stronger, also because he's an adult, but, he took kids. So Legendary Super Saiyan is where everything changes. He gets a lot stronger and faster, and he gets taller and stuff, and all this other stuff, but I'm trying to find the part I'm looking for y'all to see is, okay, yeah, it's not there, but what I've seen is that Broly's power increases. As long as he's in Legendary Super Saiyan, he gets stronger. And he actually says it in some of the games where when he says, like, in Super Saiyan, Legendary Super Saiyan form, my ki is rising. He says that too. He can go up to Super Saiyan 2, as revealed in these cards, the card game, which counts because it's still Dragon Ball Z. So you can go up to Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. He also can be controlled by Babidi in Super Saiyan 3 form, and in the other forms, of course, but he does have a Great Ape form. He can go Golden Great Ape, and what Golden Great Ape leads to, Super Saiyan 4. This does count all of his transformations. As well as his fusion with Goku. It doesn't really show them fused, but just shows them beside each other, so it's called Broku. That might be like a fusion battle. Could Broku beat, I don't know, Gogeta, which would be a fusion of Gogeta and Vegeta, which would be completely overpowered, but, I'll think of more. Okay, so Omega Shenron is shown to be able to take a Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta without much effort, but gets defeated by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which doesn't really, oh crap, let me fix that. Doesn't really matter, but if the Super Saiyans can be defeated by a Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 2 could beat Super Saiyan 2. So Super Saiyan 2 could probably only be defeated by the next level. So basically Super Saiyan 3 could beat Super Saiyan 2 Broly. Now, yeah, he doesn't give much information in his power level and stuff, but if he gets a lot stronger in Super Saiyan 2, he could probably take on, I'd say, Majin Buu, the fat one. He could probably take that on Super Saiyan 2 version. If not, then Super Perfect Cell or Dabura. Dabura maybe at the last part. But Max, he can take on Super Saiyan. He can take on Fat Majin Buu. Super Saiyan 3 form, what he can take on. When he gets a lot stronger like this in his Super Saiyan 3 form, I'm pretty sure he can go up to, let's see, Super Buu, but with Gohan absorbed, I'm not positive. I'd pretty much say that he could probably take Super Buu, Gotenks absorbed, and maybe if the battle's long enough, he could take Super Saiyan 3. He can take Super Buu, Gohan absorbed. With Janemba, he is stronger than a Super Saiyan 3, so I don't know if where Janemba fits in category. I know Janemba is weaker than GT characters most of them, but I'm not positive where he stands. So Super Saiyan 3 might be able to take... Well, Super Saiyan 3 Broly should actually be able to take Janemba and Ultimate Gohan Super Buu Absorbed. Maybe, because Super Saiyan Buu Gohan Absorbed is strong enough for a fusion, and so is Janemba. But I'm pretty sure Super Buu Gohan Absorbed is stronger than Janemba, because, both need a fusion, so I'm not sure. But I think he can take both of them. King of Destruction Broly is basically like a stronger Super Saiyan 3. I'm not really counting this as a form, but just for y'all to know his power, it'd be probably about Janemba and Super Buu perfectly. Yeah, that's pretty much where it is. He could just probably demolish them even more. He's still not up to... Well, actually, I think he's up to Baby with that. Probably Baby. Great Ape form. If I know Broly can't control himself in this form, so I don't know. I think this would just be really, really bad for planets. Golden Great Ape, same thing as Great Ape, just probably stronger, I guess. And for some reason, he keeps his hairstyle, which I don't understand. It should be fur, not hair. Super Saiyan 4. This is probably what form Broly would need to fight Omega Shenron with, because he's strong enough to take on Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta, just like Omega Shenron, so he'd probably be even. Now, with Super Saiyan 4 Broly, that's what I think would have to be in play to defeat Omega Shenron. Now, we're going to move on to Omega Shenron. To Saiyan Shenron, I'll go over him a little bit. His history, he was created from the Dragon Balls. It's a Shadow Dragon, and he was created from them being overused and cracking. He's one of them, and yeah, I'm not going to give personalities background. I already told you his history, really. He can take Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with ease, but he can't take a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is probably like, if this existed, that would probably be a Super Saiyan 8. But Super Saiyan 8 doesn't really exist. It's just like two Super Saiyan 4s, basically. But it is a lot stronger, and it multiplies them, so I'd say he would lose to that anyway. But actually, Gogeta isn't the one who defeated him. Goku is, because Gogeta wasted too much time and got wrecked after a while. His attacks are the Nova Star and the 10 times Kamehameha, like a mix. And his charge like both of the attacks. His Blazing Storm is like an explosive wave. He uses eye lasers. He can regen. He's capable of regenerating. If he eats the Dragon Balls, he'll transform, and then he has a ton of other moves of all the other dragons. Some important ones to know are Dragon Thunder, Aftershock, and the Electric Slime, and also Heat Armor. Well, a lot of them are really important, but they are really important. These are some nice moves, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but he's got some strong moves from all the other dragons. So look him up. The website I get all my info from is dragonball.wikia.com. So look on that website if you need something. And if I miss a fact that's really important that could change the whole battle, or if I just get something wrong, make sure to leave it in the comments and I'll fix it. So his next form, once he absorbs all the Dragon Balls, is Omega Shenron. He's a lot stronger and does a lot of wrecking. So, yeah. He's also in Ultimate Tenkaichi. Ooh, actually might be playing that again because I never really beat it, so I'm going to try that out. So, yes. Sorry guys if you heard some knocking. My brother came in to get his binder for homework. Actually his name is taken from the word sin, which I really thought it was, because he's associated with negative energy. Nothing more important there, but his power level is very strong, and he can still take Super Saiyan 4s, which is what I really compared to Broly there. So, who would win? It's time to do the final decision, and we're going to decide who the winner would be. Now, with Broly's attacks, I can see them fighting, and I really see more of brain power and time. Two more important factors. If Saiyan Shenron is smart enough to take on Broly fast, unlike he did with Gogeta and Goku and them, he could win. And if he's smart enough to, use some of his awesome techniques. Most of Sin's techniques can be guarded by Broly's energy shield once he's in Super Saiyan 4. I'm pretty sure that if Broly used a big enough Omega Blaster, it could destroy Sin, but I'm not positive. Okay, I did something. There. Now then, any moves that could really do damage to Broly that could do something that could change the whole battle. Finger Blitz Barrage. If those can pierce like through you, that would be, something devastating blow. Negative Karma Ball. Whirlwind Spin. Okay, and a Super Ice Ray would pretty much do nothing because he could break out. Now, if this is something important, if you tried to use Dragon Thunder, which is like if they were caught between the spikes and he tried to use that attack on him, that would not be good because Broly could probably take that and would have Omega Shenron right where he needed him to finish the job. So that would be not something that would change it. So what I think would happen is Omega Shenron would start the fight and would start off in Omega form anyway, because I'm not sure if he can revert back, so we're going to say he can't, and start fighting Broly and toying with him. Broly, on the other hand, will probably do the same thing, and they will have kind of a warm-up, if you know what I'm saying. The battle will keep lasting, and things will start going down. Then Broly would probably get mad and from a hit like maybe 10 times Kamehameha like attack, or maybe explosive wave, or maybe even eye lasers. Something would tick off Broly and he'd go Super Saiyan. And after a lot more fighting exchange with pretty much Omega Shenron winning, Super Saiyan 4 Broly would come into play. But if Broly went to Golden Grade 8 before becoming Super Saiyan 4 Broly, this would give him some leverage. I don't see anything really that could like do anything much to the Great Ape. Maybe Whirlwind Spin, because it like hurts and it's like wind, so it could blow down a Great Ape. Yeah, nothing really could take that, so Broly would get in a lot of damage, but I can also see Broly kind of stepping on his spikes, which would not fit good for him. That would probably hurt a lot. Anyway, Broly would get a lot of damage and pretty much equal it out in Great Ape before turning back to Super Saiyan 4 and ready for his own fight. So, the fight would start, and Broly would probably start using some different moves. Maybe his Eraser Cannon, his Double Eraser Cannon, and probably his Bloody Smash. I could see that happening too. Sin tries to attack him. Broly deflects the attack, comes through the smoke, grabs him, uses Bloody Smash. Some key factors would be his regeneration. If Broly uses like an Eraser Cannon that hits at point blank range, it doesn't eradicate Sin, he can probably just regenerate, and it doesn't say he loses ki from that, so he just regenerates. I think Broly would actually win because a Super Saiyan 4 Omega Blaster, you guys really don't understand how powerful that is. It's a very strong attack, and it can do great damage. Sorry for my brother, he's really annoying. But now, what was I saying? Okay, an ultimate attack Super Saiyan 4 Omega Blaster will do great damage. I mean, Omega Blaster itself does a lot. It can seriously damage planets or even destroy them. So, and that's just in his first form. Using that in Super Saiyan 4 will win the battle for him. No question. That will totally win the battle no matter what Sin did, except let me just make sure he has no ultimate move to play out. Whoops.